All right, well, we should be live. Folks should be able to hear us, hear me at any rate right now. How about the rest of you? Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Also, Bert, I did
I
in
refuse.
fact install the Smell-O-Vision plugin while you weren't looking,
Oh,
so
so you should have the wonderful aroma of
mm,
chicken crack coming through
onion.
right now as I just came in from my flock. Yeah, fun, fun. So, guys, we're on the last episode of our Talisman
Well,
adventure run. Now that,
theoretically.
yeah, theoretically, I suppose you could take all session opening a door. I mean, it's entirely possible. But Jeff will be back next week, and we will get back to our BX Dungeons and Dragons. But tonight, Dion, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm playing Papillon, the sprite minstrel.
The sprightly minstrel. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Bill, who you got?
I'm playing Cyrus, the allegedly ghoul assassin.
Allegedly ghoul or allegedly an assassin, or do you just
Allegedly
allege
a
both?
ghoul. Yeah, yeah, a little both, yeah.
A little from A, a little from B. All right, all right. Jameis.
Playing Morgan, the human sorcerer.
Indeed. And Richard.
I knew you would come to me last, for I am Iwa Wuwa, the prophesizer.
He's 100% right 20% of the time. Absolutely. All right, guys. So, last session, you were able to use a little bit of the old flapping of the lips to move two guards along, one of them having been bitten by a snake, and you find yourself in the front of another tomb, similar to other tombs you've been to before, similar to the tomb that started this whole adventure together. So you guys, if you want to click over to, you should see Galdor as a map option on your
So
screen.
not the one marked tomb.
Right, that's the original tomb.
Right, okay.
And there, you guys are on the outside. Let me pull out your icons here. So, got Uar, we got Cyrus, we got Morgan, and we got Pappy.
Generic icons.
Generic icons indeed.
It's fine.
Yep.
It's just...
Yep. We didn't get the upgrade to the icon pack, you see. So this is a bare bones operation here. So you guys on the outside, you were not this close to the front of this, just so that you know what your tactical options are. You were, maybe quarter of a mile up from it in the forest still, where the two guards were kind of just making people, go away. Some rich patron has paid to have some tomb time today, so you sent those two along their way, and now we will catch back up with our so courageous party of
Weird.
do-gooders, do something.
No, there's.
Something.
I don't know who those are, but they are nice.
Yeah. Hey, getting rated by a few people from Seth the Hex. Thanks a lot there. We're doing some Talisman adventures tonight. Nice little change of pace from our BX Dungeons and Dragons. All right, guys. So, yeah, quarter of a mile away from the tomb proper, you can see the peak of the building, kind of peeking up through the forest. A little further down the trail there, and when I say trail, I mean, there's still some cobblestone in the dirt, but it's mostly overgrown. It's not. This area has not been really kept up. The clergy who once, had the calling to keep this area clear and all beautiful and cleaned up, have long since passed along. So this is a little bit of a wood hike you're going to have to go through, a little bit of a trail clearing. Although it looks like recently group has passed through there, as there are lots of broken branches and cut down, felled small trees in the way. So again, two guards are gone, long gone. One guy is taking a swollen, snake-bitten leg to go see by a real doctor.
Well, if you will give me a moment, I will start drawing patterns on the floor and working out what I don't know, breaking twigs and dropping them and seeing where they fall, thus casting augury so that we cannot be surprised for the next couple of hours.
Sure. Do you have to roll for it, or is this just a thing you take time to do?
I guess I probably do. It's one of my granted spells, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I'm not sure what I roll with. I think it's Mystic, so I think it is still the same insight that you do with the other ones. That certainly beats the difficulty. So there we go.
Alrighty, there you go. You cannot be surprised for the next bit.
Can still be partially surprised, it says, but we cannot be fully surprised. So I don't know what that means.
You get the jump scare, but don't lose the action?
Now, if we want to try to talk him out of it, the usual tack is, would your wife want this?
I mean, he's probably going to say, yes, she would prefer to be alive rather than dead.
She's not. She's going to be undead.
We don't know that. I assume he's trying to bring her fully back to life.
Yeah, shall we
I don't know.
mosey on?
Unless anybody has any... Are we going to surround the building? Burn it down?
That's tempting. That is
I mean,
tempting.
look at all these windows we can see. I even know there are windows on the back of the building, despite standing in front of the building right now.
So are you
Just want me
getting...
to sneak in and see if I can gleam anything?
I'm not sure how you would sneak in unless you can climb in through one of the windows without breaking them or whatever.
Actually, none of you are close enough yet to see what repair the tomb is in. Do you guys want to get closer and do that? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we
Yes.
can't get surprised. Might as well.
Yep. All right, so is everyone going down the trail? Are you going
Oh,
at it
yeah.
more laterally? Are you... Okay, everybody's just going to just put on your boots and go tromp down the trail.
I'm gonna fly.
All right. No, there is a tree canopy, and the tomb is mostly covered by trees, but you can certainly go high. That's fine. So you approach. Are you trying to do this stealthily?
I will. I have stealth.
Would this count as ruins?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. I could definitely use my stealth focus on ruins to sort of sneak up and do a once around to see what I can see.
Okay, I tell you what. Does everyone on the ground have stealth?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Well, then, Cyrus, you are rolling for yourself, as we can't do this as a combined action roll. But if you wanted to take point and scout ahead a little bit, that might be useful. So go ahead and
That's
do
right.
you have to roll
Dion
it?
attracts all the attention.
Cyrus, does your ability just give it to you, or do you have to roll it?
I have to roll it, I
Right.
think.
Yep, go ahead then. Go ahead and do that.
That looks bad.
12 is a reasonable number.
Yep.
I mean, the one you rolled gives a fate point to the GM.
Which
Use
he'll
against
totally not
otherwise,
use against
hey.
you. Yes, yes. All right, so Cyrus, you go ahead and you scout ahead, and you get close enough that you can see the repair of the tomb now. It is all stone. Yes, there used to be windows. You can still see a few bits of glass pane, but mostly they're all broken. The tomb itself seems to be largely intact, but there are gaping holes in the structure here and there where the foundation has maybe settled a bit and caused some cracking. You hear the sounds of... Well, you're very familiar with the sounds of digging. So you hear like pickaxe and shovel from within the tomb. You want to
Okay.
get closer than that? That's just visual inspection on the outside.
Yeah, I do.
All right. You want to wait for everyone else, or do you want to go it alone?
I'm gonna go it alone.
Okay. Well, you guys come in, trampling through the woods like a horde of, very softly moving elephant, maybe. From the sky, Dion, Pappy, you see the roof of the temple. Again,
Okay.
it's a stone structure. It looks to be mostly intact, although you do see some holes here and there. And you also pretty loudly hear the sound of like pickaxe on rock and shovel moving dirt from
Is it just
inside.
coming from the ground level, or is
It's
it
coming
on the
from
side?
inside the temple or the tomb.
All right. Like, how many is this like 2 floors or like
It's
one
as
floor?
tall as 2 floors, but you kind of
Okay.
get the impression by how the glass goes from
It's
top
just
to
like
bottom that it's just one
cathedral
big
ceiling.
cathedral
Okay.
ceilings, one floor.
Um, are there any windows open?
There are broken windows all about.
I'm gonna peek.
All right, go ahead, give me a stealth check if you've got it.
Another one, huh? Okay.
Oh, did you make one
That's a.
already? I'm sorry if
I
you did.
made
We'll go
one
for it.
for when we were creeping on the church. I rolled stealth and
Okay,
I
yeah, that would
got
have been
a
your stealth for
10
that. A 10. Okay, so
regular.
uh, getting close to the windows. Cyrus, this is you as well. So you're able to get close enough so you creep around and you look through one of the holes in the windows that used to be there. You see the cracked stone floor of the chapel. It's littered with rubble, toppled statues. Light streams into the room through gaping holes where all these windows used to be. The interior has been exposed to the elements for many years. It's just got all kinds of just growing vines and mildew on the walls that you see. There are rows of ceremonial candles that have been lit and surround a gaping hole in the back of the floor, where you see 5 humanoid figures, basically a couple at the top and some down digging. You can't see because their backs are to you and they're kind of covering up what they're doing. Cyrus, you don't see what it is that they're digging, although you do see the occasional stray bit of dirt being thrown.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back to the party and kind of tell them what's going on.
Okay. Pappy, you look through and you can see down into the hole. What you see is 2 skeletal figures wearing like tattered, ruined robes. Their skeletal arms showing through are manning the shovels and pickaxes, while a very fleshy, very round and red of face man in priest's robes seems to be directing them to unearth a casket. You see 2 other caskets that have already been unearthed and have been opened and broken. You suspect maybe the 2 skeletons came from those 2 opened caskets. Now, however, you did not pass your stealth roll. So as you're flittering above there, you block some of the sunlight enough that it causes some shadows to shift on the floor. And one of the 2 human guards that are next to who you assume is Galdor and the fully fleshed cleric there, one of his human protectors looks up and sees you up there, points you out to everybody as he levels his crossbow at you. What do you want to
Move.
do? Just move away from the window?
Just.
Okay.
Out of sight.
Okay. You move. That's enough to stop from taking an arrow. And you do hear commotion inside, though, as he's relaying, like, I saw one of them fairy pixie things up in the skylights. You hear some talking going on. Cyrus, you're just pulling away from the window when you hear the commotion from
Cyrus
inside.
isn't around.
Oops, okay, good enough. So he's come back to you guys.
He's
I
wandered
guess.
off somewhere. We don't know where he is.
Told you what he saw. Pappy, are you still staying near the tomb, or are you, like, going far away?
I'm gonna duck out of sight from the windows and try to head back to the group inconspicuously.
Okay, that's fine. You can just fly across the treetops and kind of see them just shoveling their way through the forest and able to come back to them. So yeah, you're back with the main group. We'll say Cyrus hasn't made it back yet.
They saw me, but I mean, I'm just like, a little sprite, so they might not think that I'm with a group of people. But I'm gonna duck out of sight so they don't see that I'm with the group. But they know that I was out there. They saw me at the window. I tried to peek in from above. Sorry. And I'm just gonna like go into a bush.
Sorry, not sorry.
I
right.
look at Morgan and shrug. I don't know, walk down the path towards them, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna unskillfully try to at least go quietly.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a roll. Unskilled.
Meh.
Yeah. You think you're doing fine.
Well, if I notice him being
Yeah.
stealthy as well, then I guess I will try to avoid stepping on things
Okay.
as
Go
well.
ahead.
And I'm also unskilled, so I shouldn't have even bothered.
The herd of elephants continue to trample through the forest. Pappy has gone off to the side of the woods. Have not seen Cyrus yet. So, but you two think that you're doing fine. I mean, you can barely hear each other. So,
No
as
need that. Crack. No need that. Crack.
that could have been a squirrel.
I mean, these are the usual sounds I make when I'm walking through the woods, so nobody really usually comes to bother me usually, so must be being stealthy.
All right. So we're going to say you're just to the south of the front entrance here, although you're still in the wood line. And you see two more of those mercenaries, the two that you sent back earlier. Two more come out. They look very similar. They could all be brothers, actually, you think. They're both armed with crossbows, which they have out and bolts notched. You see they have swords at their hips, and they are looking around quite warily. One's looking up towards the sky. He's got his kind of crossbow trained to the air. The other one is looking very carefully through the forest. All right, so you guys failed your stealth rolls. So you were not close enough, I'm going to say, that they could take a shot at you, because that is one of the things I can do with a failure. But in this case, I'm going to say you're far enough away that you're out of his crossbow range, but they do hear you trampling through the forest, if not see you yet. The one that's looking out towards the forest kind of taps the shoulder of his possible brother, and he kind of points towards you. And they both kind of take a knee and start to just very carefully start to aim. So what do you guys do? Cyrus stumbles out of the forest. Like a ninja, he removes the branch he's holding in front of his face as you almost walk right into him. So Cyrus, you're back with Morgan and Wuar. Pappy is kind of cowering off to the side by some trees. So you're all together. Cyrus, they were alerted. Pappy's flying around alerted them. You're very close to the tomb now, and two of the guards are outside, crossbows aimed into the forest, close, pointing at where you are. You don't think they've seen you, but they have certainly heard Wuar and Morgan. So what do you do?
They walk out. Hello, we're here to relieve you. Last time, I'm gonna try it again.
One way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time.
Well, I tell you what. So I don't get to roll things in this game. It's all up to your roll. So make me some kind of talky convincy roll. It's going to be very difficult considering the guy that hired them is right behind them.
Well, the other two were expecting to be replaced. I don't see why these two wouldn't be. Let's see, what do we want? I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. I don't have it, what's named, focused, so it's not going to be that. So we'll do it for deception, but I'm going to spend the points to do a bonus die, and it's wits. Drop the 2 to give me a great success with a 21.
Okay, so you say we're here to relieve you. All right. Who goes next? On your side.
Yeah, I'm going to say Iwa does, because he's right beside me.
Right.
I guess I come out of the forest as well, having heard his great success, and just say, yes, and nod.
I believe him. I'm fooled by him. That was a good roll. Well, I believe it too.
All right. Give me a roll.
What do you want?
Again, some kind of persuasion or something to make
Deception,
them.
persuasion.
Deception would be fine. Yeah, like if you're coming
Yeah.
out with your hands with no weapons in your hands, and you're just like, yeah, what he said.
I
Just
mean,
a
I've got my
deception.
staff. because
Staff.
that
Yeah,
is
I've got
Yeah.
my staff too.
what I have shortly
And a
on.
cat. I've got a cat. Which
Yeah, I
keep
guess
thinking
this is
about.
persuasion, and I don't know what I would add to it. Wits, I guess, because I'm not
Yeah,
inciting
it's persuasion
anything.
wits.
So.
If you want to spend a
Um,
point to do.
I will spend a point. Yeah, I was just.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I know how you are spending
I know.
points.
I can only hold 4, so yeah, I
Yeah.
might as well use them. Cow.
Drop the 1.
Well, I drop the 1, and I get a
You can-
16 and a rubbish success. Yeah.
Okay, who's next on your side?
Cyrus is right next to us, so, or at least is kind of near us.
I can't see him.
Hiding
He's
some
too
sort
stealthy.
of-
Am I still hidden?
You don't know. You were certainly a lot quieter than these two guys were.
Well, I'm
Wuar has stepped out of the forest, like in plain sight. Morgan called out loudly, but he didn't say he stepped out. So,
I'm happy to say that I stepped
Okay.
out.
all right.
I'm happy to-
So you're still in the wood line. You don't know if
Yeah.
they saw you or not, but chances are good they didn't.
Just logistically, is it possible for me to sort of sneak around closer to the guards in case they freak out and attack? I can
Yep.
get
Yep.
them inside. That's what
I want another stealth roll though.
I will give you one. As soon as I. Oh, here we go.
Okay. And Pappy, well, he just stepped away. Everybody's stepping away. Pappy, what are you doing?
Oh,
You're
he's
last.
here.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Nobody's
screen just tends to
attacking
block him
yet. Can I consider myself hidden in this bush currently?
If you wanted to stay behind the bush hidden, that's fine. If
Yeah,
you don't
I'm
take
just-
an action, though, you don't remove an action from the other side either, though. Just keep that in mind.
So would it like a stealth check work, or to like make sure I'm well hidden but able to see, or
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make another stealth check.
let's see, they stepped out into the road. I'm like off to the side, right?
You're still in the forest. Wuar
I'm
and
gonna-
Morgan have stepped out into the road.
I'm gonna follow Cyrus's lead.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're going to
try
try
and
and
sneak
stealth
around.
towards the guards with Cyrus. All right,
Yeah.
go for it.
It's a 16. I like that. That seems like a good.
Okay. All right, so Morgan, you actually did succeed. One of them looks very confused, and he turns around, and he goes into the tomb. You think maybe to, who knows, talk to the guy that hired him to say, how many guys did you hire? Wuar, you did succeed as well. So this guy, he's got his crossbow leveled at you, but he's not going to fire just yet. He's a little confused as well. Bill, or Cyrus and Pappy. Cyrus, you fail your stealth check. So you come out just short of where the guards are. We'll say over here in the forest. And Pappy, you're up there in the trees. You passed yours. Okay. Now, since you have taken the guard's action, though, Wuar, he's not going to be able to fire at your friends. But he does react to them with Cyrus stepping out of the woods. He's dropping his crossbow. He draws his sword, and he's preparing to attack Cyrus, who, looks as he does and just kind of appears out of the wood line. All right, so inside, things are going on as they
Enemy
do.
activity detected.
As they do.
If he's drawing his sword and coming towards me, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
That's your next turn.
Yep, you can start the next turn then.
Okay.
Yeah, he's attacking.
Poison dart to the face.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say he's not in melee yet. He was just going towards you, so you can do that.
Okay. So let's see here.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. And damage Plus, it was one of the darts I had coated in poison.
Okay. Yeah, that's good, but that does not completely free you from his ability to attack you back.
Okay.
You will take half damage from his attack.
Okay.
So you do 7 points to him, which is not enough to take him out. And he will do 3 points to you.
Okay.
You said you're poisoned? What does the poison do?
I don't know. I have a poisoner's kit. I assumed I had poison. If I don't, that's fine.
I'm going to assume you're using a dart. There must be poison
Yes.
on it. Must be poison on it. All right. So just to make it quick and easy, I'm just going to drop an extra point off him each round as the poison just kind of goes through him.
Okay.
All right. So that's that. Meanwhile, inside. Well, who's next on your turn?
Let's go with Pappy.
Alright, so one went back in, one's still out.
Yep.
And
Would you-
attacked.
Yeah, and
He
he's
attacked Cyrus.
he attacks
Cyrus
Cyrus.
and Nemeric.
Yep.
Alright, did you take damage yet or no?
He won't
Yeah.
until
Both
the
just
next
taking
turn.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, Cyrus didn't attack him. Okay. Do I want to zap him or do I want to save my spells? I'm gonna go for a bow.
Okay.
I don't think I'm trained in it. Nope. Okay, so. Boop. Extraordinary success, triple threes, and I rolled a 12.
Yeah, which is not
Nice.
high enough to beat his threat, so it's going to be a miss.
Yeah.
Luckily, his action has already been taken up for the round, so he can't do anything else anyway. Who's next, Pappy?
Triples.
Who's gotta go?
You and Bill are the only two that have gone so far.
Let's go with Uwar. Uwar Woowar.
Alright, well, first of all, I will use my Desperate Weaving, which should have happened at the beginning of the combat, or a combat round. I gain 1 fate point. That's one more than I had before, which is great. And then, as there's only one person out here right now, that person will be marked with misfortune upon them. I shall cast a spell.
Ooh, wiggly
Indeed.
fingers.
I foresee doom in your future. Doom unless you run away. Doom.
You just hear Papillon echoing you in the woods.
So
on
did
the
you
other side.
did you roll the spell?
I'm just doing
Oh, you're doing it now. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So what does the spell do?
The next person who acts against them, it ups the success.
So you get one
So-
count as one success higher.
Yep.
Okay.
And you have to have at least a success, though, for it to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say that.
Uh,
A
it-
failure
it-
becomes a standard success.
A
Oh, okay.
failure
Oh.
becomes a standard success. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That
Yeah, if
works.
you've got some mega failure, which I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, I guess that.
Well, if
I'm
if
sure we can
I
do it.
if I use one of the dark fate to do something that causes you to have like a tremendous failure, then I guess that makes it a regular
Ah.
failure.
Well, don't do that then, people.
Yeah, let's not do that. Who is next then, Richard?
Well, the only person left in our party to act, that is Morgan.
All right, Morgan.
Stupid plan activate. I'm going to dash into the temple and say, "There's a fight out there.
Ah,
Everyone get out there."
So as you dash toward the temple, what you see is the front door is pretty much shattered. It doesn't look like from weather. It looks like they must have broken in. But just beyond that, now that the inside was they had stacked up stone pews so that the entrance is blocked, like just within the door frame.
But the other guy went in, so there was a path.
Well, no, that he did that after he went in. That's what they were doing in the background because I had 3
Okay.
more actors that had actions. Yep. So yeah, so the
We
entry
need-
from the
there's a
door is
fight. We need
blocked.
help out here. I'm trying to draw them out.
Yeah, that's not going to work once they've actually talked to the person who hired them.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's
just do
fine.
anything, fine.
All right. So next turn, see this broken window right here? Actually, oh man, I forgot.
No.
You can't ping in this VTT. That is a feature it needs to have. Anyway, the broken window to the right of the door. This guy is leveling his crossbow out, and Morgan, you're the one that's right in his sight, so he is going to take a shot at you. So what do you do about that, Morgan?
Defensive action, saying, I'm on your side, but sort of defensive action at the same time, so I won't get hit.
Okay. All right. Do you have any kind of skill with?
No. What?
Yeah. Okay. So what would that fall under? Probably athletics is what I'm going to call that.
Yeah, I'm going to go with no.
Okay. Then it's an unskilled roll. You're
Okay,
diving
I'm
for
gonna
cover. You're
spend
running in a
fate
zigzag pattern.
Because my thing kicks off when I have no fate points, so I've got incentive to spend lots of fate points.
Mhm.
So spend a fate point, get rid of that, and a great success of a 14. Ooh.
14. 14 is equal to the threat. So you will not take any damage. So his crossbow bolt goes wide as you zig and zag and continue to
Same side, same
jazz
side.
hands at him as you try and confuse the situation. All right, who's next on your side?
Cyrus, I know you want to get in there.
All right, Cyrus. He'll take another point of damage since it'll happen on your turn. What do you want to do?
So this guy's still in my face, right?
He is. He's not looking good, but he's still up and in the fight.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna drop my blowgun and pull out my rapier and engage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. Claw, bite.
Ooh, not good. Yeah, that's a failure. All right, let me see.
No, it's a success.
Oh, that's right. It is a regular
Yes.
success. Okay.
So the misfortune.
Yeah.
He still gets to attack you, but you don't just roll your damage of your rapier.
All right.
5 points of damage. Okay. Still up, so he will get to counterattack you, and you're only going to take half damage from this, so another 3 points. I'm going to spend a Dark Fate, however, and I am going to use his ability Reinforcements as the bandit calls out into the woodlands. So another D6 worth of bandits will come.
Oh, geez.
4 more bandits will arrive.
Nice. Sorry, guys.
Yep. TPK.
Not your fault.
Who called TPK? I mean, if we TPK, we TPK. I don't really care. It's not
It
a lot of
happens. It
commitment.
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, it happens.
I mean, I said I foresaw doom. I didn't say who.
Hey, maybe if I die, I'll turn into a flying skull.
Wait, you eat flying skulls now. Come on. Okay, who's next after Cyrus?
All right, who's gone already? Just
I've gone, so
okay. Let's go with Ewar.
Okay.
I am blissfully ignorant of the people who are coming up behind us to reinforce.
You
I
can
assume he's
see
calling
the.
out to his friends in there.
Yeah, you can see the one that took the shot at Morgan through the window, so you do have a
Yeah.
target that you can see.
Don't care about that. They're ordinary people. They are for others to deal with. I will try and take on. Well, I want to go around so that I can try and get a view on what is happening inside the tomb.
Sure. Right or left?
Over in this direction. Okay.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, you can move. All right, so inside you see both skeletons and the one bandit are all up against this wall. The skeletons have like two very large battle axes, and they're just kind of waiting at either side of the door for when the benches get pulled over and people come in. The one bandit, of course, you saw firing through the window here. Galdor, you don't see, but you do see like this pile of dirt in this pit in the back of the temple. You're assuming he's down inside the pit.
Yeah, it's a shame. All right. Well, I'll shout out what I see so that everybody else knows what's going on inside. Can't think of anything else right now. No. Boring action. Passing it over to Papillon.
Okay.
Right.
Pappy.
Am I the last one in the order?
Yep, and you were in the
Right.
air. You just
Okay.
fired a bow down at the
Yep.
Miss.
one
Both
mercenary
guards have
outside.
had their action taken into
Mhm.
account, so you don't need to worry about them doing anything back to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. Pew.
Okay.
Does that
Um,
work?
nope, it doesn't. Their threat level is 14, so it's a miss.
Wah, wah.
Actually, wait. Is it just the very next thing that you marked, Wuar, or all actions?
Yeah, just that
Just the
one.
one. Okay.
Action.
All right. So then that's a miss. And that is turn, I believe. So what is going to happen
Enemy
now?
action detected.
Yep. We have running out of the wood line here. We'll do 2 on each side.
Ah,
Okay, so yeah, Wuwar, you're most immediately affected by this. Well, Cyrus is too, but we'll start with Wuwar. 2 more of these bandits come out of the wood lines. They both have crossbows out. They're both alerted to the fact that their sponsor is having issues. So how do you deal with that? You are the only person visible to them right now. To the 2 here on the left or right.
thank goodness you're here. Something has gone wrong inside the church.
Yeah, sure. They are not in communication with their sponsor here, so
He's gone mad with the power. They've risen up and are trying to attack everything inside. Your friends need it. You all need help. Deception.
yeah,
That's what I'm
deception.
desperately trying.
Definitely deception.
Oh man.
Wits, I guess.
Yeah.
And I will spend a fate point as well, seeing as I definitely don't want to be attacked.
Ooh, nice roll.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh, what do you drop?
I dropped a 6, so
Yeah,
that I
fair
have
enough.
2 5s and a 3, making a total of 16. But it's a great success if it succeeds.
Okay. I tell you what, since it's a great success, it will affect both of them. Okay. So you'll take up both of their actions as they stop, look a little confused. And what's the exact wording to use? What do you say?
I said, quick, we need help. The person inside, the man inside has gone crazy with the power and is attacking all our friends inside.
Okay. Their action then is just kind of basically to run past you.
They
Okay.
look like more brothers of these guys.
They have a similar look. Maybe it's just a family. Yeah, maybe it's a family of mercenaries. Cyrus, you're the next most affected. The person in front of you drops. He only had 1 hit point left, so the poison takes effect, and he goes down.
Aha. Okay. Is there someone else near me there?
Yeah, 2 of his possible brothers start running out of the forest line. They both have crossbows. They're both kind of aiming at you as they're coming forward. What do you want to do about that?
They're running out of the forest, right?
Yep, Pappy, you see this as well, and they see you because you just attacked last round, so...
I'd love to try a trick like Ewar just pulled, but I don't think I can pull it off. Okay. I'm gonna. This is ridiculous, but I'm gonna like hop up and down and go full ghoul on them,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of freak out and try to scare them and maybe slip a rapier jab in there at the end.
Okay, so they're still at a distance. You're not going to be
Oh,
able
they
to...
are.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna run at them, just going.
Okay, so you want to try and terrify them, basically?
Yes.
You got
Yeah.
any ability to do that? Any ability that would help you intimidate or...
I mean, I've got deception and persuasion, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking there's special
Intimidation?
abilities, treachery. I don't know if that would work. The other thing I was
not
thinking
really.
was maybe like a psychic blast at them as I run at them.
Can you do that? Do you have the ability to do a psychic blast?
I do.
Okay, then sure, just do a psychic attack then at one of them.
Okay. How does that do?
13. Unfortunately, not. 14 is the threat level, so you're just going to miss it with the psychic attack. Essentially, it's just you're not able to make contact with his mind, and it just kind of slides off.
Okay.
Which means he gets his counter attack on you, which is not halved in this case.
Okay.
So
It was a good idea.
it was. It was. Oh shoot! I grabbed the wrong tokens, didn't I? Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. Ignore the fact that this says psychic. This is physical damage. 7 hit points, or 7 points of damage,
Ouch.
as he hit you with a bolt.
I'm hurting pretty bad.
We can't see type anyway, so I think it doesn't show the skill name.
Actually,
or
hold on a
trigger
second.
point.
Hold on a second. No, it's the wrong amount of dice. Let me redo that. It's less. Actually, no, it's not, is it? Nope, no, that is correct. 7 points of damage.
Something damage.
Yep. How are you doing? Where are you on
Um,
hit points?
I've got. I started out with 19. I've got 6 left.
Okay, I'm just going
You
to
have
move this one
armor.
closer to you. Yeah, are you taking armor off? You are? Okay.
I don't think. Do I have armor on?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't think I'm. I don't. Let me. Oh, I'm wearing leather armor, so that would take.
Yeah.
That would take like a point off, right?
No. So the way this works is if you look at your armor, where is it?
Leather armor is 4.
Is
So you
4,
put
yeah.
an X in the first box, and then
Mark off 4.
just single lines in the next 3
Mhm.
boxes, and then have back 4 hit points, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or can you? No, because it only protects for the first combat, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Something.
All right. So Pappy, it's your turn. There's still one out here, and he's leveling his crossbow at you.
The further one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna point a finger at him, and I'm gonna do one of these. There, boom.
What did
That's
you
a
just do?
16, great success with a lightning bolt.
Yep. Threat level is 14, so you hit. How much damage does that do?
Does a d6 plus craft, so,
So
I do
8 points.
8
Blam.
damage, and alright, he's not stunned. That's only if I roll a
Mhm.
6.
Okay. Does not take him out, but that's a significant amount of damage.
Yep, I just zap him.
Okay. All right. Then who is next? Well, let's do Richard since Jameis just stepped away from the screen for a minute. Oh, actually, we did Richard already. He started it off.
Well, that was the defensive actions. I don't know.
He said he's gonna psychic assault the guard.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, but we need him to roll, etc. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, actually, no one else out here on my side can take an action. Actually, yeah, there is someone that can. The guy that's inside could still shoot a crossbow bolt. So let's assume he's taking a psychic action against him. Let me just...
Oh, didn't he shoot at Jameis?
That was last round.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Start of this round was with you and the 2 guards coming out of the forest.
I thought that was their action.
No.
We don't split it that
No,
way.
no.
Okay, fine.
Let's see. So psychic assault. He said he was going to do that. So I'm just going to roll his psychic assault here.
No, you have access to all of them.
He has the power!
Okay, so psychic assault.
You roll the psychic skill, and he's going to add his wits as an attack,
Mm-hmm.
if that is what it is.
Well, if I can find it on his sheet, there it is. Psychic with wits. Boom. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
Oh yeah, that's good.
D6 plus craft.
19. It is just a regular success, though. But, yeah, it's a good success. And
D6 plus craft damage.
D6 plus craft. Okay.
His craft is like 5 or something. So
9 points of damage. Okay. He is still up, but that's significant damage. At a regular success, though, he will get a counterattack at half damage. Ooh, that's 4 points, but I think he has armor. Let's see. Morgan, where are you? Yeah, he's got armor. Actually, does he?
I think so. I'm pretty sure he was always saying, this armor thing, what is it?
He doesn't have any armor. It's not on his sheet. Okay, well, 4 points of damage. Okay, and then inside, there are 3 beings that haven't taken an action yet. Okay, so I know what they're doing. All right, so top of the round, let's go back to Wuar. These guys are going to continue to run past you with your successful bluff. They're going to see, what are they going to see? They're going to see one of their fellows down on the ground with a dart in his neck. They are going to see Morgan here. Morgan, we saw your message. I did a major roll on psychic attack. You heard it. Okay, so 4 points of damage. You don't have any armor. Is that correct? Okay. So they're going to see you kind of looking into the door. What do you have a weapon?
I've got a staff.
You've got a staff. Okay, so their brother wasn't
crossbow, but it's not equipped.
Right.
So
their brother was down because he's got a dart in his neck and there's some arrows around him. So you're not the one that dropped his brother. So they are gonna come through here. One of them's gonna look through the window, see his brother with his crossbow leveled. It's like, what's going on? Let us in. We'll help. So they start yelling through the frame there. That's going to take up one of their actions. This guy, we'll see what he does. All right. So what else do you want to do, Wuar? You're unfettered back here now. Everybody ran around the other side of the building.
All right. Well, you said there was skeletons inside holding up battle axes.
Yes.
I hope they are incredibly stupid, because one of their battle axes is about to be on fire.
Okay.
I'm going to cast the Curse of Flame.
Well, they have a craft of 2, if you need that for anything.
Well, the difficulty is threat.
Just threat.
I assume,
okay. Well, they've
or
got
11. So
yeah.
I assume it is whichever is higher. So yeah. I do have the focus. Pow! 19?
Oh,
is
yeah.
19
Oh, yeah.
enough?
Yep.
So it is immediately engulfed in flame, and they take d6 damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
And more if they just hold it every round.
Mm-hmm. Yep, go ahead and roll the damage. We'll apply it this round.
I have not got that programmed in. Two whole points of damage because,
Okay. That was a regular success, though, right?
Yep.
I'm going to spend a black fate. Undead Fortitude. If a character's single attack does not inflict enough physical damage to completely destroy a skeleton's body by reducing its life to 0, the skeleton can ignore the damage dealt by that attack, except if it's psychic. But so, yes.
Well, it's not psychic.
He's just going to ignore the fact that he's on fire.
It's got a flaming battle axe now.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Would that just ignore it for that round?
Yeah. Yeah, so next round he'll have to suffer the effects of the fire unless he drops his battle axe.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, he just ignores the damage this round. It takes him a moment to figure out that his battle axe is on fire. Not having actual eyeballs and all.
I was hoping they were like programmed to say must hold on to battle axe forever.
Yeah.
Just stand there and burn to death.
They might be, you don't know.
Alright, yeah, we'll find out.
All right. So my spending the black fleet is just kind of reactionary. He can't attack you. You're on the other side of the wall. Oh, you know what? He's dumb. He'll walk over to the wall and just kind of push the flaming battle axe out and kind of wave it. He can't really reach you though. Okay. So that's your turn. Morgan, let's go to you. So two more of the clan have come around front. They see their down brother next
How
to you, and
obvious is psychic assault? Like, is it
not
obvious? Okay.
not unless you're also psychic. It's not really obvious.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm going to say, let us in, while I psychically assault the guy.
The guy in the window. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. He has not yet gotten a chance to explain anything. So.
Yep. So, yeah, that same thing what we did last time. So I'm going to spend a fate point because I got so many.
Because you got
I
them.
said I need 0 to get my thing to go off. So I'll drop the 1. 19, regular success. Though.
Regular success. Okay, so.
D6 plus craft. 10 points of damage though.
Oh, that he's gone. he just drops, and because they don't see you actually doing anything, they assume something inside attacked him, as
Exactly.
you are was saying.
Yeah, it works brilliantly.
Okay, so I'm going to say these two out here in front, their actions are taken up. Actually, their actions are taken up as they try. One of the brothers is going to try to go through the window because he's going to help his brother. The other one is going to wait his turn, trying to get through the window. So let's go on to Cyrus. There's one he's dropped his crossbow and he's rushing towards you with the sword out.
Okay, I'm gonna run forward and attack him with my rapier.
Okay.
And I wanna Okay, I could use treachery and spend a light fate point to deal 2 additional damage per level. Well, I guess I can't do that because he doesn't fulfill anything. I'll just attack him with my rapier. That's
Sure.
fine.
Oh, wow. So that's not enough to beat the threat rating. So that's going to be a fail.
Okay.
All right. So he's going to counterattack with 7 points of damage. If you've got any points left in your armor, you can soak what's left. If not, it's going to go right through.
2 left.
Okay. But that does take up his action. So, Pappy, you're last. There's just one back here who just fired at you earlier.
How's he looking with the damage I did to him?
He's still in the fight, but he's not going to take the time to reload his crossbow. And since you're flying, he is basically going to rush forward and try and help his brother to take out Cyrus. You can interrupt that, of course, with whatever you want to do.
I think I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Pew!
Blap.
Great
Okay.
Success with a 17.
Very good. So
and
no,
a fate point.
no repercussions to you. Fate point, and how much damage?
That's a very good question. It's 6.
Okay. Not quite dead. Not
okay,
quite.
And then, has anyone not gone yet?
Everyone has gone.
Everyone's gone this turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. I gotta go first next.
You want to go first next? You can
Yeah,
go first
because I have a
next.
thing where I can only use the ability to boon someone if they can go after me.
Okay. Well, we're on the next round. You did take up his action with a great success, so he couldn't react or do anything else. He is able to move, though, so he is rushing forward.
Well, the guys inside do stuff.
Yeah, the guys inside do stuff. This one right here, actually. Well, when we come to Richard's turn, we'll let him burn or not burn, depending on what happens. But we'll start with Pappy. So what do you want to do? You're still in the air. It looks like both of them are going to be on Cyrus this round.
Yep, I'm going to take another shot at the one that was not on Cyrus yet.
Just barely hit, but that is a regular success.
And that's, 9 damage.
That will kill him. Yep.
And then with that, I use my dashing ability with the light fate point spent to... Oh, that's another fate point I gained, the 2. Wow, okay. To give him, when he attacks or does something, his next attack or spellcasting test, he can add 4 to the roll.
And I'm assuming when you say he, you're talking about Cyrus.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Cyrus. I want him to drop the other one, hopefully, and I want him to go next.
To their next attack or spellcasting test. Okay, Cyrus.
Okay.
You were going to have 2 of them on you, but one of them just gets an arrow through the neck and goes down.
Nice.
So what do you want to do?
But so there's another one. So
Yeah.
it would behoove me to attack him instead of, I don't know, create an undead servant to help us.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Can you
Exactly.
create the
No,
undead
alright.
servant anywhere you can see?
If I have an ability that if there's a dead body laying around, I can transform it into an undead shambler.
Nice.
Oh, do that
You
next
can do that, but it
quest
will
window.
leave the one in front of you with a free action, and that
And
will.
I only have 2 hit points left, so what do I? How can I use? Like I've got 4 fate points. Can I use
Yeah.
any of those?
You can spend it ahead of time to roll an extra die.
Okay.
Then remember, your whatever action you're taking next is going to have a +4 from Pappy onto it as well.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna slot around.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use a fate point then, so I get an extra die. Huh?
So when you roll, you should be able to to select bonus, which will add the extra die,
And then
And modifier.
and then modifier
plus
+4.
And the aspect. And if it's focused. Throw everything.
All of the things. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so you get to choose which one you're throwing, and which one you're keeping. So you probably want the highest die.
Okay. So
If you click on the 2 to drop it, then it will give you your.
so I can click on the 2. Okay.
Yeah, and then it'll be an 18 reg success.
Yep. So it's a regular success, unfortunately, but it is.
Oh no, the modifier wasn't added.
Oh, yep.
So
So
it's a +4, so 22.
Well,
But it's still a
that doesn't
regular
change the
success.
nature of
Yeah.
success, though.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
so okay, so it succeeds. Go ahead and roll your damage. If you kill him before he gets his counter, then
Roll high.
Okay. This rolls in. This is an extra. This is an extra die for damage. Or
No.
no. So if you look at the screen, you just rolled 4 dice instead of 3. What the bonus die allows you to do is to pick the 3 highest or whichever 3 you want.
Okay.
Okay. So you succeeded, but you didn't get any doubles in there. 8 points is enough
though.
to kill it. So yeah, he goes down.
Okay. I
All
know
right.
what I'm doing next round.
So you're free on the field. You're wounded, but you're free on the field. And so that was Pappy and Cyrus. Cyrus, who's next?
Jameis.
Okay. So Morgan,
Um,
the other one is clearly intent on going through the window to help his brother.
Yeah.
You could still
Well,
stop
there's-
him if
there's
you want to,
two.
but well, one's already inside.
right. Okay. No, I'm going to help him and get in because I'm going to follow behind him.
All right.
Because I'm a them.
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
So you'll just let him get in, and then your action is to follow him inside.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to put you right in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as anyone knows, I'm on their side. No,
Yeah.
I didn't attack their brother, so clearly.
All right. Wuar, go ahead and roll the fire damage for this round. Is it still holding on to the fiery axe?
Yeah, burn. Look, see what I told you was. There we go. 5 points of damage this
Okay.
time. What I told you was true. He's blessed his skeletons to have fiery axes. Take them down.
Okay. So that is not your action. So what is your action?
You know what? I'll do what I just said there. I will try and continue the confusion amongst them. Look, it's trying to attack me. It's obviously gone mad with the power. And step out of reach while it's waving its axe around.
Go ahead and roll, and I will give you a +4 to the roll because they saw one of their brothers go down from something that obviously hit him from inside.
All right. Well, I think this is probably deception.
Yep. So what I'm going to
Is this
do?
confusion. That is a
Confusion sounds
focus
good.
I haven't
Yeah.
had.
So regular success will affect one of their actions, and then the next level will affect 2 of them.
Well, I might as well spend a fate point to have a bonus die as well. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, this is all of the things. Hey. Oh.
Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh wow.
Doesn't.
Well, it might. If I drop the 3,
Mhm.
I will drop the
3 is
3.
a great success.
So that is
Yeah.
a great success at 15.
Which is enough. 14 is their
Yeah,
threat
yeah,
level.
because they're the
Yeah.
modifier and all that.
So it affects both the remaining brothers inside, and they will then attack this skeleton over here.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the skeleton.
Now the
There's two
skeleton
skeletons.
that is on fire, however, he's They're not smart enough to drop the axe, so he's going to hold on to the axe, but he instead is going to throw the axe at you, Uar, since he can't reach you.
That's not right.
Here, have the axe back.
Hits the window, and the window takes the fire damage, and
Yep.
then he only takes the axe damage, right? Right?
So let me think how this would work. So technically, its action has been unimpeded, so it would just be able to do its damage against you. It's throwing it, though, and that's kind of a clumsy maneuver. So I tell you what, I am going to make a throw roll. And if it hits, it will do its damage against you. If it doesn't, it
You're
doesn't.
rolling?
I'm
You're
going
allowed
to
to
roll
roll.
for the creature. Yeah. I'm going to use its strength as the thing. Okay, well,
What's your threat level, Richard?
11, 12. No,
Very
there's,
threatening.
yeah, no, there's a basic thing. You're level 2 now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that technically is going to miss then. I would need something, I would need better than that. So the flaming axe is thrown just past you. So it does not get to deliver its damage to you, but it's no longer got the flaming thing on it.
All right.
Okay, that was its action. Its unimpeded action. So inside, this skeleton has unimpeded action, so it's just going to attack one of the brothers that are attacking it. Does some damage against him. Hey, I mean, you can't lose here, right?
Nope.
Yep. And then, unfortunately, Wuar, you still can't see Galdor. He's still down in the pit, but you're now catching the refrains of, you think there's chanting going on, and it sounds like it's hitting a crescendo. All right, so but that's top of the round, and we'll start with Wuar hearing this.
Quick, down in the pit! I will shout, and I will.
That's free.
Run around. I want to run around and go in through the door.
Oh, you
Yes. I don't know if.
Wait, the door that's blocked, or this big window in the back that's shattered?
I guess I can see in, so I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just
And there's no skeletons or anything there, so yeah, I will run round to the back.
Sure.
Makes sense.
and you can if movement, and then if you want the action to climb in, you can do that. And so you see Galdor at the bottom of the pit. There's 3 coffins. 2 of them the tops have been shattered and open, and you get the idea that the 2 skeletons came out of those. There's one now where the top has been shattered, and you see inside is the skeletal corpse of a woman. Her hair is still flowing and laying next to the skeletal head on this satin bed. Arms are crossed
Wow,
like that.
People decompose fast in this world.
And he is, he's reading off a scroll and chanting away. So that was your action to move around that far and get in, though.
And get in. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay, so who's next, Wuar?
Is there anybody else in here? Yes.
Yep.
Morgan is in here
Yep,
with me,
Morgan's
so I
in
can see
here.
Morgan. I lock eyes with Morgan.
Can
And
I
now,
get to the pit without invoking an attack of opportunity from the skeleton?
There's no such thing as attack of opportunity, but if you don't take care of a possible challenge, then yes, I could simply say the skeleton's action is to hit you. Now, if you want to take evasive maneuvers and make an athletics check.
I still want to be able to do something after I move, so I
Okay.
can't take the whole round to move.
All right, so, you can do that. You go ahead and move your character, and what do you want to do as the action?
Okay, I'm going to move up to here. So the skeleton's going to attack me. Okay, so look down, I see he's reading the scroll.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Acquisition.
Okay.
Ding!
Sure. What does the spell
what
do?
does that do?
Basically, it's going to be my scroll, if it works.
Oh, you can see that's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand and waist. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought this is a spell I'm taking. I don't give a crap if it's sort of a flavor or not. I want this spell because minor league thief. Okay, so spell casting.
Yep. And I assume you really don't care if
Whoops.
he notices, so you don't have to worry about that part of it.
Focus. Spend a bonus die because this is.
Okay. And your difficulty is his craft plus 10. Is that what I'm reading?
Or threat.
Or his
10
threat?
plus
Actually, yeah.
attack
Never mind. It's
craft.
threat. It's his threat. The other way is for if I'm using it
Actually,
against.
should have been a.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Team discretion. The caster may need to make a separate sleight of hands test.
That's only if you want to make it unnoticed. I don't think you care if it's noticed at this
I
point,
don't really
right?
care.
Yeah.
Hey, Jameis, do you want to re-roll the Kismet die or no?
Nah, it's not worth the effort. I've got a 23. I'm pretty sure that's going to succeed with a great
Yep.
success. So,
So yeah, you succeed, great success. So he can't retaliate. So you have the scroll in your hand,
and now the skeleton's going to.
and now the skeleton is going to fully, he's going to basically hit you. This is unarmed though because he did throw his axe away. That's something.
Yeah, I've got 9 points before I start taking wounds.
3 points of damage.
Oh, I'm now. What's the term? Bloodied.
Okay, and it's gonna follow up with you there. So who's next, Morgan? Cyrus and Pappy haven't gone.
Yeah, either of you or Peppy, you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I see Galder from the
No.
window?
No. Well, you were flying, so do you want to fly down and look through a window?
Can I fly through a window?
Yeah.
And see
Sure.
him from above?
Oh, from above, no. There's no windows
but-
on the ceiling.
Can I still fly in and see him at
Sure.
least?
Yeah.
Okay.
This big window in the back, the one that Wuar just went through, is enormous, and it's shattered, so you can just fly in.
All right. Can I see the skeleton?
You can see both of the skeletons. Yes.
Yeah, there's
The woman's.
her,
Sure.
right.
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm gonna cast Shatter on her skull.
Oh! Drop the description for me, and
I did.
Oh, wow.
I was just thinking I should have done acquisition on the skull.
A spellcasting check, which is my resolve and focused.
Yep.
Do I want
Certainly qualifies.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the light fate for a bonus die
Yeah.
as well before I make this roll.
Oh yeah, drop the 2.
Yep, and I get a regular success. Dropping the 2, I get a fate die back. And I'm using a fate die as I cast this spell to give Cyrus another +4 to his next attack or spell casting.
You're using it on a different thing. Sure. What is your total, though?
The total is 20.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, her skull just explodes in fragments of bone and debris. And he's just like, yeah! As Morgan screams.
Can't resurrect a skeleton without a head.
Yep. Now, here's the thing. Morgan's taking of Galdor's scroll does not take away Galdor's action. Does take away the scroll. So Galdor, now completely pissed off that you did that, shoots a lightning bolt at you, Pappy.
Oh no. He's not.
Yay! Not me! Yay!
What's the defense of a lightning bolt?
No, you would get no defense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's actually not too bad. Okay.
it's
D6
only,
plus craft. That's not bad. I mean, he's
yeah.
got a pretty nasty craft, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
And if you roll the, yeah,
I do have armor. Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
8 points of damage.
Okay, so how does this work with armor?
So the
I have
first
4.
part of your armor you X, so that's the damage,
Right.
and then it
Okay.
takes the next. So it takes 4 points of damage. So you take 4.
And then I don't slash any of the rest. It just is the one.
No,
one and
you
done.
slash all the rest.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this for a
Yeah,
second. No,
I can't
you don't
remember.
slash all the rest. Actually, it takes 4 points
Yeah.
away. The first time it's used is as an X.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it slashes after that until you have nothing left.
Okay.
So like the next time it will take 3 points of damage off.
Okay,
The next time
got
2
you.
points of damage off.
All right, so I only take 4 then.
You take 4 this time. It did not
Alright.
roll a 6, so you are not stunned.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
so Cyrus, you'll still have a lot more of your armor left.
Yeah.
Yes, I got that entirely wrong.
But yeah,
I spaced
have
on it
armor.
when it
What
came
about
up
that?
as well. So Cyrus, you're next. You don't have any attackers on you, and you do have this bonus to your next action. Through the window, you can
It's an
see.
attacker spell.
Okay, do an attacker spell. So through the window, you can see a skeleton, and you can see one of the mercenary brothers attacking the skeleton. You can also see. Well, you can see you are Pappy and Morgan in there. You cannot see Galdor because he's below floor level.
And you had 2 dead bodies right next to you.
Yeah, there's that too. 2 dead bodies right next to you.
Just
Well-
saying. Just saying.
I'm gonna transform one of them into an undead shambler.
Okay. Is that a spell by any chance? Or is it just an ability?
It's a special ability.
All right. So does it just happen?
It just says if you happen to have a dead body laying around, you can transform it into an undead shambler follower. However, you suffer 1 wound when you're done with its grisly transformation.
Okay. So
You're going to kill yourself.
we will turn
Probably.
this guy now into a shambler. He's now a follower shambler. You do take a wound though from that,
Okay.
but now you have
Which
an
is not a
undead
life
shambler.
point thing, it's a wound.
Yeah, it's a wound, right? So on your character sheet, mark off a wound,
Yep.
because I think that influences rolls too. Should calculate. So that's everyone, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's
new
been a heck of a
round.
round.
Who wants first at the top of the round? Pappy? Okay.
Gonna cast Nullify.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a fate die for a bonus die.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
You want to
Use a
stop him?
random spell.
It's random though, so you can't say it's his lightning bolt. It's a random
I don't
spell.
care.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just want to wipe out any spell.
Go for it.
He might have an insta death spell. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
What do
don't-
I have to
Ooh.
beat?
His threat is 14.
Okay, so if I
Yeah.
drop a 4, would I
You
still
don't have enough.
get it?
You can click on it to see what the total is. So you'd only have 13.
Yeah. Alright,
So
so,
you
I'm gonna
either-
drop a 1 and get a regular success.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Regular success. Okay, so
16.
roll a d3.
A D3.
I should let
Roll 1,
you want to go
3.
first.
3.
Do them. Do them.
You got rid of his nullify.
Haha.
You, however, did not get rid of his action.
That's fine.
So he is casting sleep on you now.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's not a great spell, to be honest.
Well, sorta.
It's great one-on-one, but it's not very great when you've got a whole party of people to attack.
Yeah.
It's only really a one-on-one spell.
Okay, so your
I'm
defense.
dropping a fate point also to give Morgan result +4 to his next
To his
attack or
next one.
spell.
Okay. What is your craft?
My craft is a 4.
Okay, so I have to make a 14 for this to work. All right. So
Spend a dark fate point to give yourself. Can you spend a dark fate point to give yourself a bonus die? Is that a thing you can do?
no, I have very specific things I can use Dark Fate for.
Okay.
I gotta see the roll because I can do something. Oh, I'm
Well,
not
he
gonna Do
hits.
something.
Yeah, he hits at a 14. So you fall asleep,
Womp womp
which means you fall out of the air as well.
womp womp.
I'm assuming you weren't very high in the air because you had to come through the
No.
window.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be asleep for the next 4 minutes.
All right. Wake me up before you go.
Okay, so
'Cause I
you're
ain't
on the floor
planning
there.
On venturing solo.
So Pappy, who's next?
Morgan, because I gave him my dashing words.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I'm not
Okay.
going to attack Gildor.
Well, you
I'm going to
cast a
attack the
spell.
skeleton.
It
Yep.
don't matter. You still get a +4. Go.
Yeah, I'm
go
going to
fuck 'em
cast a
up for me.
spell on
Defend
the.
my honor.
No, I'm
Defend your
attacking
honor.
the skeleton. If I don't attack the skeleton will attack me.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. So, lightning bolt the skeleton.
Nice.
Hell
Because
yeah.
why wouldn't you? So that is really not going to. That's going to have a hard time missing. So I'm not going to bother with the bonus die. Come on, all ones. Close.
All right. Well,
Great
great success.
success.
So it cannot counterattack, and go ahead and roll your damage.
Just checking.
Wow.
+6. So halved.
6.
Ah,
It is
minimum
still
roll.
up, but not by much because of Wuwar's fire damage to it. Actually, you know what?
That's
Still on
technique.
fire?
I am going to go ahead and because I have it, I'm
Fate
going
point?
to
Oh,
I'm going to spend a black fate to ignore it because you did not kill it. So,
can I kill it? If
Huh?
I rolled max, would I kill it? If I rolled max?
you had to do one more
Yeah.
point of damage.
Oh, no one's got the ability to give me an extra boost at one point, no?
All right. So it's spend a
not.
dark fate to ignore the damage from that. Okay, so that was your turn, Morgan. Who's next?
Uh,
Wuar can go.
Iwa.
Cyrus can go.
Yeah, Iwa.
All right. I look down into the pit. Is Goldor or whatever his name is he holding on to something that looks precious that he will not let go of that might burst
He
into
had a
flame?
scroll.
He
That's
has
you
not had a
now.
chance or an action to pull anything else out. He's
His
got a dagger at
clothes.
his side. That looks kind of special. Oh, and there's the talisman, which is hanging
Oh.
around his neck.
Oh,
Of
right, yeah,
course,
the
yes,
talisman.
the whole reason we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I cast magic onto the talisman. So yeah, I will curse aflame the talisman.
Oh wow. Nice. I like it. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen there.
It says
mean,
it can be magical, right?
It's
Just
fine. It's
'cause
totally fine.
I know Shatter can't hit magical stuff.
Mhm.
it
so-
just says it's an object.
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
an object.
I don't know. I mean, it never says when the flame goes away, so we might have started a forest fire outside as the burning axe is out there, and
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Well, the other
Um,
side is that
yeah.
if it's attached by a string or something, the string will just burn off and will fall.
Yeah, it's yeah. I would assume that once it's created, it's non-magical fire. So whatever would put fire out would put it out. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we're not putting the fire out on the X though, so it's
Yeah.
just getting burned in the forest.
Not right now. And I will spend my last fate point to have a bonus die. So, yeah. Oh well, I'll drop the 3.
Mhm.
So I only
Now,
get
this is
a.
wherever you sort of spend that, do that craft, that thing roll, if you can do that, Dion. I don't know if you can or not.
What?
You're asleep. Can you do anything when you're asleep?
Roll the
No,
kismet die
he
thing.
cannot. He can't do anything while he's asleep.
Yeah, so 19 regular success.
Regular success. Okay, and so what does it do? It just turns the thing on fire.
It makes the thing on fire and does d6 damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, take 1 point of damage as it
Okay.
kind of smolders.
Because it is the talisman and it is precious to him, he is not going to take the action to remove it. So he will burn again next round, but he is going to lightning bolt someone else's ass. He's got a plethora of targets. Morgan, he's going after you because you took a scroll.
Was it that round? Because Peppy tried to attack him and got slept.
Yeah, and I didn't go.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you
And
are
Cyrus
right.
isn't
It would be
wrong.
the
Cyrus isn't
same
wrong.
round. You are
Indeed.
absolutely right. He cannot act.
Saracen
Yeah.
is. No, Cyrus.
Cyrus
Chambering.
last
Cyrus
round.
has
Fine.
not gone
Yeah,
yet.
just run. Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't say anything. Doesn't run yet.
Yep. So it's
Yeah.
your turn, Cyrus.
I don't know how fast my undead shambler moves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it shambles.
But I'm just gonna tell him to go help us, and then I'm gonna run in and can I run somewhere and hold up my blowgun and try to shoot somebody with it?
Well, yeah, the window's open.
Okay.
You don't think it's going to be very effective against the skeleton. There is one of the bandits that's still attacking the skeleton.
All right.
And you don't see Galdar because, again, it's ground floor. You do see, the only thing that you can see are 2 skeletons that are still in action and one of actually, there are 2, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both brothers. Are
Yeah,
fighting
the
this
2
guy.
brothers are fighting the skeleton. So they look like they're on your side. So that's what you
Okay.
see. So you tell me what you want to do.
So if that's what I see, I don't know. I guess is the window low enough that I could like jump through it?
Certainly, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and I'll tell before I do. I'll tell my shambler to run around and help us, and then I'm gonna jump through the window.
Okay. Let me just look up the Shambler real quick. He is in my bestiary section.
172.
And we know you can do this, right? Because we've been together before. So
Yeah,
we're not gonna
yeah.
be suddenly surprised by a shambler turning by a shambles.
We might do.
Complete shambles. That's what the situation is.
Well, they're not that slow. I'm going to
Why
say he
don't call
just.
him a shambler then?
Yeah, he's going to follow you through the window here.
Okay.
Okay, so you're taking your action to go through the window.
Yes.
It's coming after you. And while I'm at it here, I haven't done this in a bit, but let's see how the brothers are doing.
Bad.
All right. This brother dead. This brother destroys the skeleton as his brother goes down.
I shall avenge you.
Yeah, pretty much. Smashes it down. So that skeleton's out of the conflict. Okay. I believe that's everybody now. So who wants top of the round?
I'll take it.
Okay, Cyrus, go for it.
All right. I'm in there. Can I?
If you want to move over and look down to the pit, you will see Galdar.
So there's the bandit right beside you, took out a skeleton. There's the skeleton beside me, and there's the pit you can look into to see.
Yeah.
Galdar.
Okay. So.
And I'm taking a nap.
And yeah, Pappy's taking a
Yeah.
dirt nap. No, just
That's
laying
what
in the
I'm
dirt.
saying.
Just
Is
laying in
Pappy
the dirt.
inside here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I wake him up?
You want to take that action and go and wake him
Tell
up?
your
Sure.
tell your shambler to do that because that's a whole round. So get your shambler.
Oh yeah, I'll tell the
God,
shambler to
I'll
wake
freak
him up.
out.
Yeah.
I'll tell the shambler to wake him up, and then I'm gonna attack one of the bandits in here.
Oh, you're going to attack
only
the
one.
one bandit that's left. All right. So, Pappy, you wake up to this coarse hand stroking your cheek saying, braids, braids.
Exactly.
You're awake.
right.
You're awake. Maybe a little piddle in your pants, but you're awake. All right.
Insert Shelley Duvall screaming in The Shining here.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack against the bandit, who
Okay.
actually I think your treachery would count because he assumes you're on the same side.
Then he
Okay.
sees the blowgun with the dart that killed his family member.
Can spend-
As he
okay, yeah, I
just-
can spend a light fate point to deal 2 additional damage per level.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Attack first. You have to hit him. If you don't hit him, there's much point doing damage.
Oh, that'll hit.
Beautiful.
All right, now the question is going to be whether you kill him before he can get the attack off, because that is a regular success. So go ahead and do your damage, plus 4 points, it sounds like.
Yep. All right. So 10.
10, okay. He has taken damage, so he dies. He goes down in a spray of blood. He's like, you killed Ned, Ted, and Jim.
Now you.
All right, so you kill that bandit. Does not leave a lot on the field right now. Who's
There's
next?
enough.
Who's next?
Since Pappy's
Pappy's waking up this
Pappy
round.
will be
That's
the-
your
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
your
that's
round.
his round is to wake up. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay. If that's his round is to wake up, let's do Ewar.
All right. Well, I'm out of fate points. So
roll
I'm
roll
going
fire
to...
damage. Top of your
okay.
turn.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay, I'll do the d6. 5!
Ooh.
Yay! That is better than 1.
Yeah.
And I will do Desperate Weaving again, which
Okay.
happened at the beginning of the round, but
Ooh,
one
I got a fate point.
one fate
One
point is
fate
gained.
point. Okay.
That's great. And then
Twelve.
we've still got the skeleton that's up, right? And
And then you haven't actually done anything against Galdor.
It's
He just took damage from fire. So there are 2
Yes.
enemies still up.
Skeleton and Galdor.
all right, I will cast Misfortune again. This time I will cast it on the skeleton that is there.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, hopefully, you.
I can do something, hopefully.
Yeah. There you go. A great success at 17.
Okay.
So that's not bad. So yes, step up the next thing that you do.
And Morgan's turn now. So you still have a mostly healed up skeleton in front of you.
Yep. I'm going to spend a fate point for a bonus die as well. drop the 1 for a regular success, which step ups to a
A great success.
Yep.
Yeah.
great success.
All right. So how much damage did you do?
6.
Okay. And what are you attacking with?
Lightning bolt. Shatter. Yeah, lightning bolt.
Oh, lightning bolt. Okay. In which case, I am spending my last black fate to ignore the
Don't
damage.
worry, you're about to get some because I'm now on 0 fate points, and it's a free action. I can spend a d6. Odd, you get them. Even, I get them. And I can do it. I can do it each round as
Sure.
long as I've got 0 fate points.
Yeah.
You get a fate point.
Got a fate point back. All right.
Oh no.
All right. You did not take up the skeleton's action, so it will attack you. Fortunately for you, it's still unarmed.
Why did he not take up the skeleton's action even though he attacked it with a lightning bolt? And
Oh,
got
no,
great
you're right.
success?
He did. Great success. You're right.
It's just
Yeah.
Goldar
Yeah.
down in the pit who is
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Completely untouched.
So what he's going to do now is...
It's probably attack me because I got salty.
Now, he's still in the pit.
still holding a
He
burning
can't, he
talisman.
can't really reach you. He's in the pit. Who's the last person that did something against Galdor?
I mean,
I
probably
don't know.
me as I cursed the talisman.
Does he? Yeah. Does he know the talisman was cursed by?
Oh, it's on fire.
Yeah,
It's-
but does he know Ewa was the one who did it?
No.
Maybe. I probably said things like, I curse your talisman to be on fire.
Right. So what
Yeah.
he's going to do is he's going to cast lightning bolt on you. All right. So let's see here. Need to make my roll. Craft. What is your craft?
6.
Yeah, he's good.
6. You got a good craft. So he's going to miss then. I think my.
Do we get a fate point if you roll it?
No, no. Let me check something real quick though. I think it's.
They
I
left
think
to where if
difficulty.
we
Yeah,
did.
difficulty is craft plus 10, so he would have needed to make a 16. So that's going to miss. Okay, well, and since that was his action, he's not letting go of this burning talisman that's still like. At this point, causing his flesh 3rd degree
The
burns.
skeleton's immortal that I'm fighting too. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, there's that. So that was Wuar, and I think that's the end of the round.
Yeah.
Okay. So top of the round, who wants it? Pappy just got back fresh from your dirt nap, ready and roaring to go.
I fly up. I see Galder. I cast Nullify.
Yeah,
And I'm using my last light fate point to give me a bonus die on it. I'm going to do a great success with a 19.
Okay, that'll do it.
and
Nice.
Go ahead and roll a
Yeah.
D2. He's only got 2 spells left.
Can we nullify the
You got
What?
sleep. He got sleep,
Nice.
so
He can
he's
only lightning
only
bolt.
got lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I like that. And then I'm going to... I don't have another fate point. That's right. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Well, Galdor's going to take his turn then, because you did not remove his turn by doing that.
He got a great success.
I got a great success.
Oh, that's right. He can't do anything against you. Never mind. Duh. Yeah. Okay. Who's next? Pappy?
Ewar.
Oh, and by the way, the shambling dead thing is still poking you because his last command was to wake you up. He's still poking you,
God.
going, brains.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Thank you. Thank
He'll
you.
stop next
You're
round.
too kind.
Yeah, he'll stop this round.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
So who was next?
I have a boyfriend.
All right, Wuar.
All right, well, it's on fire. The talisman is.
Take
so
damage. Yeah,
let's
roll your
take
roll
some
your damage.
It's not
Alright.
0. It's
Yep.
not 0.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
then,
so far you've done the most damage to him. So.
Yes.
Yep. and then let's curse the dagger that he also has on there.
Yeah.
Woo! Flames off
Oh
everything.
my god. Beautiful.
Yep. All right. I'm not going to spend the bonus beforehand. I'm not going to spend my fate. I'll just roll 23.
All right.
And
I don't know if I'll make it.
Okay. So it does immediate damage.
yep. So have a second d6 worth of damage.
Oh,
3.
Yeah, his robes are on
Oh,
fire. He's not looking good. He's not looking good.
He's still alive though.
Yeah, he is still alive.
It's a shame. That is a shame.
All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
Cyrus.
Uh,
Say Cyrus.
yeah, Saracen is shambling. Shambler.
Okay.
Bree.
There's the skeleton right here.
Okay, so Geldar is what in this pit, right?
Yes.
How far down is it?
And it's like a good 5 feet down.
Okay, so Cyrus is gonna tell the Shambler, get him.
Get him or get
So he's
in?
gonna just leap at Galdar.
Okay, so get him. Okay. All right. That's fine.
And I'm gonna shoot a blowgun
All right.
at Galdar.
Yeah, you go ahead and do your roll first, and then I'll roll for the shambler.
Okay.
It will just be Mano a skeleton.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and do your damage.
Ooh, great success too.
So 5 points.
5 points, and then your shambler misses.
Ah.
All right, 5 points. So, yeah, he is still up, but he doesn't look like he's up for long. Like he's on fire. You just
And
shot him with another poison dart.
And there's a Shambler down
And
there.
there's a
with him
shambler
now.
on there, probably poking him.
It's just a really pointy finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a hangnail. It's just
One
really...
damage each poke. He's just poked him like 5 times this round.
Have another 3 points, Bert.
What's that for?
Dark Fate.
Oh,
You get
jeez.
Dark Fate.
All right, Dark Fate. Let me see if I can spend anything for him. Well, he could use a disemboweling cut if his dagger wasn't on fire. Okay.
On a
Yeah.
zombie?
The skeleton, however. Actually, he didn't. Anyone's done
Yeah,
just.
well, I'm about to attack the skeleton, so you
All
want
right.
to leave
Yeah,
it
go
to
for
resist to ignore the damage from the lightning bolt.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
You're gonna bolt him again. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I could psychic assault him because that's exactly
You
the same
can.
roll it does.
Yeah, you.
And does
you
not
in fact
take up
can.
any points. Yeah, I'm just going to psychic assault. It's exactly the same amount of damage, just as closer.
Okay.
Regular success. And that is
I like to
7 points of
imagine
damage this time.
Okay.
Psychic assault
so
is
I
like
will,
cutting words.
I will spend the black fate to not take damage from that. Thank you for giving it to me. And he's going to
And if it's a free
counterattack.
action, I can just keep doing this.
Yeah. So he's gonna counterattack with his empty hands again. 5 points of damage.
No, it's a regular success. He only gets half.
Half. So 3. It rounds up for damage. So 3
Okay.
points of damage.
Barely hanging in there.
Yeah.
I could use some help.
So is that everyone this turn?
Mhm.
Okay, so who wants the beginning of the next turn?
I mean, I'd like to go first so that my
All right,
burning
you
damage
go
goes up
first. He
immediately.
dies.
Yay!
It goes up
Then
in
the
a
skeleton kills me.
big bout of fire. Yeah, so he doesn't even get to react. He had 1 hit point left. Yes.
Well, I'm petty enough that I want to know 6 points overall, so there we go. That's great.
Right. The skeleton, however, doesn't stop attacking. It's still animated. So, Wuar, you haven't had an action. Go ahead and do an action if you want.
Doom for you, skeleton. I foresee your bones will all fall apart as you have misfortune upon you again. Misfortune.
All right. So
So
you
you want to go next?
cast misfortune on it.
Yeah, and I'll use the fate. So why not? 20 is a regular success.
Yeah,
so I
It
mean,
works.
Presumably it can nasty me instead.
Yeah, but it's not going to. It's
Oh,
gonna
well.
it's gonna save that for Morgan. It's got a good
Pappy?
hate on for
I
Morgan.
think Pappy wants to go.
Pappy
I
wants
don't know why.
next. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's
Go,
that
go, go.
misfortune do?
It ups the success by 1 against the skeleton. So if you get a
Okay.
regular success, it's great. It's
Cool. I am totally gonna go in and bonk.
Okay, yeah. Regular
Alright.
success. It hits. Go ahead and do damage.
So it goes
Oh,
up
which
to a
ups
great
it to,
success,
Great
right?
success.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4 damage.
Okay. I still have Black Fate, so I'm going to ignore it.
I'm going to keep giving it to him too until I get some. So he's going to have
I'm
plenty.
going to use the fate point I gained to use dashing and give Morgan
There you go.
resolve to his next roll.
Okay.
Attack or spell.
That'll be a spell.
That's all my fate.
Who's next?
Morgan.
Okay. Psychic Assault.
Sure.
Spellcasting +4. I can't really miss at this point. Actually, no. First things first. D6. Yay! I get some fate points. Yes, I can't give you
Yeah,
any more
yeah,
until I spend
yeah.
those 4.
Got one left from your bounty of points.
Yeah. What's not? It's focused. It's not modified. It's modified, but don't get the bonus die. You do get another fate point.
Reroll your Kismet die. If you wanna.
Don't get another fate point.
Mhm.
But that's a great success. Oh, no, so it's no longer a great success. It's just a normal success.
But he's already acted, so.
No, he
No,
hasn't.
he hasn't.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a new top of the order?
Yeah.
Oh.
8 points.
Okay. Not enough. You need 10.
Oh.
All right. So my last Dark Fate goes to remove that damage.
All
right.
It's up to you, Cyrus.
Yep.
Tag
it depends
team.
what, does the skeleton attack me?
Yeah,
back
why
every
not?
time?
Why not? Why not? Because it can. 4 points.
Oh,
Half
2
2.
points.
Yeah, 2.
I'm on 1 point.
Oh, God.
All right,
Cyrus.
Cyrus. Morgan's getting beaten down. The skeleton's just been using this one really big fist to just pound him like a nail into the ground.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run over and
Body slam him.
try to get it. Can I mean, I don't know what my rapier is gonna do, but I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make
Look
your
between
attack.
all of the ribs and miss entirely.
And I'll use a fate point because why not?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh,
So
Nice.
assume you're going to keep the 2 5s and a 6.
Yes.
All right.
Great
Go ahead and roll
success.
damage. Okay. Yes, with bladed weapons and arrows, he only takes 4 points from that. But I'm out of Dark Fate, so he actually takes it.
Zombie.
Yeah, you can control your zombie now.
Yeah.
He's in the pit,
Can
though.
he get out of the pit?
It would take his action to climb, since he
Okay.
actually has to climb, but he'll get out of the
Oh,
pit.
get
That's
him
what
to
he's
grab the
doing.
talisman.
It's on
Sorry?
fire. Don't tell it to grab the talisman.
Might as well. Shit. I mean, what do I care if it gets hurt, right? Yeah. Grab the talisman. Come here.
All right. Well, it takes 2 points
He just
damage
puts it in
as
your
it
hands
picks
before
up
he
the
turns
burning
into dust.
talisman and crawls out of the pit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we'd have to go
has
back.
anyone not gone this round? I
No,
think
that's
everyone
it, we're
has.
done.
Okay. Top of the round then. Do we let Morgan go?
Damn
Yeah.
skeleton.
Get him, Morgan.
I'm on 1 life point.
End this shit.
He's on
All right,
6.
fine. I'll
But-
bonk him.
I've got 3, so. don't
Yeah,
feel bad.
some if I don't take up the skeleton's action, he attacks me. I get wounded.
Right.
So
What did,
frankly, if anyone else wants to take him, I don't care.
Rapier.
rapier? Okay. So you made your attack roll. That's a great
Great
success. So
success.
yeah, so you take up its action. It is a bladed object, so it takes half that. So 5. It leaves 1 point.
Alright.
Oh, do you want it, Iwa? Do you want to come over and just punch it to death?
Well, it's
leave it
safe
for,
now. He took up its action. So Morgan, if you want to get your payback, now's the time to get your payback.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, that's why we need music if someone else came and took the death from me. Come and kill Steel. I'm inviting you to kill Steel.
Well, I mean, if it was my action next,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, that is all up to Dion. Who goes next?
You want to go, Ewire?
I mean, I can.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right. First
It's
of all,
funny,
I'm going to
isn't
use
it?
Desperate Weaving, which might give fate points to the.
Yeah, it's not gonna. He's on one. He's on 1 point. So as long as you do one or
Yep.
more points, he's gonna die. So
Nope, I gain 1 fate point again. All right,
Okay.
that's a shame. All right, and then yes, I will walk over and I will tap it gently with my staff. Doom, doom for you,
Bonk, bonk,
doom.
bonk, bonk, bonk.
Is this brawn? I guess it must
Yeah.
be for.
Just
Yeah.
knock a
being
vertebrae loose on
well,
that.
if you
Yeah.
don't, do you have the melee skill? If you
I
don't
have the
melee,
melee skill, but I don't
then you're
have.
fine. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
have that.
no, I have
so,
0 brawn.
So it doesn't really matter.
No.
I will spend my fate point that I just gained to add a bonus die.
Come on, do
I
it.
guess I'll drop the 2, a 12, which misses,
Which misses.
doesn't it? If it's a
Yeah, that
14.
misses.
Well,
Yeah.
there we go.
Ooh.
Whiff! You're all surrendering me. Get out of the You're crowding me, which I guess leaves us to Cyrus, who can show
Okay.
us how it's
Cyrus,
done.
come and kill steal. You just gotta hit it.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Cyrus. Cyrus, since it's your turn. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Your
the
shambler just burns up in a pile of ash.
But
So
there
the
is a
shambler's
dead body
gone,
at the
right?
bottom of the pit.
What's that?
The shambler's gone.
Yeah, it just burned.
Okay.
It just burned up.
If only you had other bodies around you could use.
And do I have another skeleton near me?
No, there's
Or, I
no
mean,
other.
do I have? Are there meanies right next to me? Or...
No. The only one that's still up is the skeleton that's on Morgan.
And he cannot counterattack you
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, well, if you
There,
can't
there are
counterattack me,
bodies.
I know what
If
to
you
do.
want to make another undead servant, there are bodies around. If you want to attack the skeleton, if you want to attack someone,
If you
then
wait
the
a moment,
skeleton's
maybe
there.
you can make a dead body
I'm
out of
just letting
Morgan.
make sure Bill understands his options of if you
Right,
want to
now,
do undead
I'm-
servant, there are bodies. If you want to attack someone, the skeleton's there.
See,
I'm
Cyrus.
thinking I don't want to waste this. He can't attack me thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for that skeleton.
All right. What are you attacking with?
My rapier, and I'm
Okay.
gonna use my last fate
You just
point.
got to do 2 points with the rapier. I think that's your plus is more than that. Just got to hit.
Yeah, just got to hit. That's the thing.
All right.
Ooh, that should do it. 17.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then-
13. If you drop the 1, it's a 13, so that'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. And wow. So it's half that because it's a bladed weapon, but it's more than enough. You just nick it just right to sever its spinal column, and it just falls apart.
All right.
See, what you should have done, Bill, is go up and backstab everybody in the heat of combat. Then you can bring them all back up as your shambling friends.
You're all my servants. Yeah, but I don't have enough wounds to do all that. That's the thing. Yeah.
All right, so
okay,
all is quiet. Everyone's dead, except you guys.
How did we not die in that?
The talisman is still on fire,
We
but
get
it's not
some
being
cloak and
damaged.
other and put it out
Yeah.
to quench the fire.
Yep.
But I want to take a moment to get some life back.
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it 1d6, 2d6? I can't remember what's the roll for how much. Short rest to get life.
Yeah, short rest. I believe it is 1d6. Actually, you have to roll something, and then it's 1d6. Give me a second here. Let's look real quick.
Yeah. I think you have to do it
Well,
for
while everybody's trying to short rest, I will be casting healing on people who need it as well. So we have even more life back.
It definitely needs healing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's wounded?
I can heal wounds with my healing magics. You see, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was.
Been able to heal this whole time.
Yeah, have you been able to heal this whole time?
It was more important to set people on fire.
This is fair. I'll let this slide. When you rest, double check the magic points thing too. For me.
Yeah,
'cause
give me a second.
I'm out of gas.
Yeah, that's a d6 as well. As
Okay.
in, instead of health, I think you get d6.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
both.
it's
Yeah, they're
instead
both
of health.
d6s. Where the
That's
heck
where
is-
we are. I'm pretty sure. But this is pretty much the end of the adventure, so I'm not too worried about it. To be honest.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it just right now because basically we're at wrap up. You found the talisman. You got his scroll early on, and there are some interesting things there. It looks like the scroll was actually a page torn out of a fairly long volume, an ancient book of some sort, and it was literally just ripped out of it. And there's lots of marginalia notes. He was working on, he figured out how to use the talisman to bring back the dead, and he had an idea, according to his side notes here, that it might have worked and not just brought her back as like the living dead, but actually brought her back. The talisman apparently has properties of being able to transport both living souls and souls that have passed on. So it's possible that it might have worked, that he could have brought her soul back and healed the body, etc. So yeah, that's his notes on there. So let's see here what else you find out. Give me a second. Yeah, so this is the temptation part. Like by looking at it, and since you are a person of magic, it looks legit. Like you think you could bring someone back from the dead with this.
Yeah. Is it arcane magic or is it some other kind of magic? Because it sounds more like nature.
Anyone can cast it.
Okay.
Yeah. So to be able to do it, to transcribe this into your spell book, it requires a decipher wits test against a difficulty of 20. But you also need the talisman. So you need the spell and the talisman.
Can I borrow that for a moment?
I was gonna say I have a good wits too. I could help.
Yeah. I will spend a fate point to give myself a bonus die on this. I have the decipher skill.
All right. Yeah, if you've got the skill.
So
you really
how do I do
can't
the
help him
assist?
though, Dion, because
Okay.
he's literally trying to figure this out to put into his own spell book.
Oh,
So
fair,
yeah,
okay.
this is kind of a thing he has to do himself.
Bonus die. Doink. Not focused, I would say.
Ooh.
Well, 21. Great success.
Wow.
21.
Okay, so you have transcribed this spell into your book.
Nice.
You think that, it looks legitimate. Everything looks right. It requires one of the talismans. Now, this isn't the only talisman out there. Yeah, there's rumored to be many sequestered away in the realm. Any one of these can be used as a way to get into the interior kingdom as well, where the first mage supposedly has withdrawn and hasn't been seen in 100 years. So yeah, there you go. Galdor might not have been all that insane.
Can I try and also transcribe it, or?
If you have the decipher wits, you can. Yeah, anyone that has it can try it.
Yeah, I'm not focused in it, but I have it.
No, neither am I.
Yep. So Cyrus, all your friends here seem to be really keen on learning how to bring back the dead.
No,
And they
but I
kind of.
got faith.
And I'm still happy to get. I'm not trying to keep the talisman. The talisman's going back, as far as I'm concerned. It's going back to the thing. But we now have it as an ability, as a tool, as another thing in the box. So if something happens, we can try and do this.
Anyone give me a bonus, or?
I don't
No.
think there's anything that can give you a bonus after the fact.
Because it's you transcribing it into
Yeah.
your spell book.
Fair.
So
Alright.
you fail to transcribe it.
I got a fate die though.
Yeah. Well,
Did you?
actually, you did well. I guess you
Or does
do.
that not work?
I'm trying to remember if you actually have to succeed in the roll to get it, but I don't think you do. I think just rolling it is good enough.
So it's just me.
Yeah.
So I can
That's
try
all right.
again tomorrow or something.
No, we've got to give the talisman back to stop the dead rising.
Oh, that's right. Damn it. Well, we can borrow it tomorrow morning, right? During the day. So we just
I mean,
daybreak.
just a little bit of dead coming
the
back. That's fine,
roosters,
isn't it?
do it real quick, put it back. What's the worst that could happen?
You're good people.
No, we're
Good
not. I've done
people.
Neutral.
So
Yeah,
Cyrus, is this
neutral.
where you stab everybody to death because they're they're kind of stepping on the whole life and death thing and
I've spent long enough around humans and other creatures that I'm used to it.
I mean, it's Cyrus, after all, if, people just suddenly have the ability to bring folks back from the dead, I mean, you're going to starve because they've got no corpses to eat anymore.
You can always make more corpses. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I mean,
fair.
it's a
It's a
renewable
renewable
food
resource.
source.
Exactly.
There you go.
I figure I'm more, I'm good. I'm good for the environment.
Okay. Well, Morgan, you have a spell of dubious provenance, but looks legitimate. Looks like it might work. You just need the power of a talisman to be present. And of course, you're giving the talisman back or placing it back in the tomb to hopefully stop this undead menace. But you'll know where that talisman is now.
And you said there's other talismans around.
Yep. So what do you do at this point? Galdor's dead. All the minions that he hired are dead. The two skeletons that he
But they're not.
apparently.
We left 2 alive who weren't involved in this. They ran away at the
That's
beginning.
right. You
Yeah.
two of one of them might even live. From the snake. Well, actually, let's find out.
Oh my god.
If this was Logan rolling,
I would like to say let's loot the corpses and save the world.
Nah, he didn't make it. One of them lived.
2d67.
Yeah, wrong move there. Nope, he died before he got to a physician. So what do you guys do? You are. Let's go back to the realm. Map of the realm. Okay.
Well, we have to take it back to the talisman, back to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you got to get back to the great.
I mean, that was
forest.
still in the Great
Yep.
Forest. So.
Yeah. Oh, we still had that dragon to deal with.
Yeah.
Somewhere. We're
So
avoiding totally.
yeah, loot the bodies, take what we can that's worth something, and keep moving like nothing ever happened.
All right, so you want to loot the
Dragon will
bodies?
just have to. The dragon will just have to wait till next adventure.
Yeah. So if we ever do come back to this, let me tell you of the loot. Let me tell you of the loot. There is in fact loot.
Dun, 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 dun.
So the curvy blade that he has is kind of a special thing. It does damage as a normal dagger, 1d3 plus 2. But if you roll a 6, it will double the damage.
Ooh, we can give that to
6
Bill.
on the Kismet die, I should say. So not only does it give you a light fate, it doubles the damage.
Nice.
I might enjoy that.
Yeah, you're the assassin.
Other than that, all of the candles that were lit here were silver candlesticks, and they're worth. Let's see.
Money.
So much gold.
92 gold.
92.
92
gold.
divided by 4 is 23.
Heck
So
of a
23 each gold.
heck of a chunking amount of gold.
I can do math.
Oh, actually, that's the total amount of gold value. That includes the gold that were on the bandits, which was their payment from Galdor. So that's the
Okay.
total
Okay.
amount.
That's still
Yeah,
a heck of a
23
huge amount.
each.
That's still a ton of gold. Considering the starting thing is like a D6 starting amount of gold.
You kidding me? I
Buy a
got
new
1 gold.
haversack.
Yep. Oh, so
Hey,
here's
D6
more
are human.
notes. More notes on that spell. The ritual does not depend on the condition of the corpse or how long the individual has been dead.
So could have kept doing it even after the shattered skull.
Could have. Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't know that though. He got mad.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have known that.
No, he
wrote
knew,
the
but he
notes.
didn't have the skull. He didn't have the scroll in his hand anymore. He's
right.
doubly
Fair.
pissed off.
That was the first spell I grabbed. Give me that spell. I want
The
that spell.
other thing that's found in the chapel, like in a hidden box, is a leather-bound volume stolen from the High Temple. Apparently, it's entitled "On Talismans." This was the book that he actually ripped the page out of.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It describes several of the known talismans and their various magical properties, as well as some of their supposed places of rest.
Does it list the one we have right meow?
That's the page that was torn out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They have a range of powerful magical effects. They also act as keys, allowing those who possess them to pass through magical doors and barriers. And that's the big thing, is getting to the Central Kingdom. There's a huge magical barrier. Some allow access to the spirit realm, etc. So yeah, this was stolen from the city's main library.
We can return it.
I'm actually
The
tempted to
lake
go to
people
the
are pretty big.
Enchantress in the south. Yeah. Just so we
Why?
have because then we have another source of information outside the city who knows all the stuff and is already
You know what?
predisposed to
The
liking
people
us.
in the city weren't very nice to me. I agree. Let's give it to the Enchantress.
Just because they shot a crossbow bolt at you because they feared you might have been a fairy undead flying above them.
A fairy undead. Pisha.
Right.
Did
We
you
also need
set
to
up
find
a
that other
portal?
PC and tell them that we've solved the talisman situation at least.
So you do bring the talisman back to the other tomb. Yeah, in which case the spirit that was there that kind of led you along tells you how to sequester it back into place to reinstate all the protections. I need somebody who is capable of casting a spell to be me a
Yes.
spell check to see if it's done right. Who wants to do it?
Yes. I'll do it.
Can we support?
You can support. Doesn't
Let's
even have to be the same kind of
resolve.
spell casting.
Focus. I'll use a fate point for a bonus die.
+4.
Take. Oh,
Plus 4.
You still have to roll, Richard, even if you're going to give them whatever.
yeah. Plus, I don't know that. I do.
Oop,
You do.
oop.
Because
That's
it's,
a great
it's what you roll.
success with a
As
22.
long as what you roll is under.
20 was what we needed. Great success,
Okay.
makes it even better. The talisman is reinstalled in the tomb, and the spirit that was here to guide you along, as soon as the talisman seems to have been placed correctly, is banished. She is gone.
Mm,
Yay?
Yep.
well, let's go see the Enchantress.
Oh, that. I don't know how much more Bird must have played, but it's a problem.
Yeah, it's pretty near time, but we'll end it there. You have stopped the dead from rising. Although now there's just going to be all these putrefying dead bodies just laying all over the countryside now.
They went back to their places at time, didn't they? Or at least they appeared
In
to
the
do in the
mornings.
setting.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Eh,
if they've been in the wrong grave, that's no.
Yeah, that's no skin
Oh,
off your
wow.
back. Right.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
So yes, the undead problem plaguing the realms has been solved. The
I
talisman
mean, right
is
this
in
minute, we're
place.
going to go back to the Philly dock and sit at the inn and have a couple of drinks.
Right.
Did my follower make it?
Well, if you get back to Villa Doc, yeah, he's still there.
Hell yeah. What's up, bro? Fist bump. We're
That was
best
not fun.
friends.
Let's never do that again.
No, we
Well,
won't.
actually, we need to go back down south. We don't have a lodestone there.
Yeah. So you guys know where one of the talismans is if it ever comes back up again, or you have need of it.
Style.
It is there. So there we go. That is Talisman Adventures. This was a modified version of the adventure in the book. Well, we pretty much hit all the points except for confronting the dragon. Which I still like to think that he's just trying to bring you guys like a parcel. He's like, guys!
It's really important.
Yeah, no TPK, long shot GM. No TPK tonight. They have lived through things. So yeah,
There was one party that was totally killed. It just wasn't
Yes.
ours.
No,
That-
no, there was that one brother that lived.
Oh,
He can level up and come back to get his vengeance on.
he's gonna come. And he's gonna be like a master sleuth. He's gonna find out who you guys are, and he's gonna swear unending revenge on you all.
Yeah.
And that will set us
oh
up
well,
for the next.
It's important to have
section.
NPCs that you know your name.
Right. So yes, Talisman Adventures. That was our one-shot story arc. We're going to get back to BX Dungeons and Dragons next week. That was fun. It was a really affordable book too. Full color glossy pages. I got it at miniaturemarket.com, it was like $23, and shipping was just a few bucks more. So for those on the U.S. side of the pond, that's where I got mine, and glorious hardback. Very, very nice looking book. But let's go ahead and let us do our ending here. Dion, anything that you got going on this week?
I've been bad boy and not been streaming because I've been busy with work, but I got probably almost a week off coming up in the next couple of days, so you might catch me streaming some more Chrono Cross soon. Otherwise, you can catch me Tuesdays and Fridays here on Steam Steel Murder. Every other Monday, you can catch me on Featherfall. I think we had to reschedule this last Monday, so we're going to be doing it on the 1st of July. So keep an eye open there for some Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. And Saturday, tomorrow, over on Fulsham_Arts channel, we're doing a 1950s pulp sci-fi radio show styled tabletop called Spaceship
Ooh,
Zero.
yeah, cool. Very cool.
It's been great.
Richard, plug your stuff.
There are two types of people in the world. Avoid them both. And if you want to avoid people, you can come and watch me play video games here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR. Or, say it with me now, limited time
Limited time
offer.
offer.
No
No
vowels.
vowels.
You
Yeah.
murdered all those vowels right in the face with a knife.
Indeed, it's great.
Bill, you got any games going on this with Frog God this week?
Yeah, I'm running a every other week Lost City Baracus. I think we have a spot left for that. I'm running a Sunday night Tunnels of Terror, and coming up, I think July 16th to the 25th, they're celebrating their first anniversary of the Frog God organized play. So they're going to have all kinds of games run by all the OPGMs. So it should be a good time. You come over to the Frog God Discord server and check it out.
Cool. I'll get the links for that next time so we can have those up for everybody. Jameis, you got anything?
Well, I have a blog as such, which apparently I'm not allowed to talk about because I'm not.
No links for you.
We will get your links the next time.
Yes.
Yes. You can be found on YouTube.
Not really. Actually, we just go. I've got a blog spot. Go to my blog spot. Otherwise, I'm avoiding humans with Richard on history.
Nice. And if you found this stream, we're at twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder. Check out the podcast at BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. 11 years of goodness there. This week, the only thing else I have running this week possibly is a Sunday Gamma World game. Might just be an unboxing video, not sure yet. But this Saturday is the Goodman Games convention weekend online. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on the official Goodman Games Twitch channel. I will be playing in a DCC adventure tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern on there, but it is all day, and I believe it goes all day Saturday into Sunday. There's all kinds of goodness going on there, so check out the official Goodman Games channel on Twitch. Anyways, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks
Bye,
for playing.
everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.